Hello friends, I welcome you all to yet another interesting session on basics of fundamental analysis with me Sarthak Shah. First of all, I would like to thank all my viewers for showing so much love to this video series. Friends, keep watching and keep learning from this series so that you can able to earn from investing. Today, we are going to discuss some concepts related to corporate actions like rights issues, split, bonus issues, etc. So that whenever you watch any news or read any headlines like XYZ company declared bonus of 1 is to 1 or say Reliance right issues, etc. so that you can connect it well and understand it. But before starting today's session, once again I would like to disclose that any companies talked about in this video are solely for educational purpose and should not be considered as recommendations in any direct or indirect manner. So friends, let's begin now. First of all, let me show you where you can find all this kind of information on Money Control website. Take for instance HDFC Bank Limited. Just click on corporate actions to get all such kind of information related to corporate actions taken place till today of HDFC Bank Limited. So here you will find all the corporate actions like board meetings, dividends, bonus, splits, rights, AGM or EGM. Let us discuss first all of this in short and then we will discuss one by one in detail. First is board meetings. Board meetings are the meetings held between the directors of the company to take any important decisions of the company. Second is dividends. As we had an exclusive episode on dividends sharing it in brief, dividends is the tax-free income earned on the equity shares held by the investor. Third is bonus. Bonus is an issue of additional shares in proportion to the shares already held by an existing shareholders instead of dividends. Next is splits. Whenever any company declares split means its face value gets reduced and number of outstanding shares are increased to make shares affordable to various investors. Next is rights. An issue of shares offered at a special price by the company to its existing shareholders in proportion of their holdings of their old shares. Next is AGM or EGM. AGM means annual general meeting and EGM means extraordinary general meeting, and these meetings occurs with their shareholders. Hope you have got overall idea what comes under heading corporate actions. Let us move ahead and discuss each point in detail. Let us first talk about splits. As you can see on my screen, the company had opted to split their shares twice till now. First in 2011, wherein the face value gets changed from 10 rupees to 2 rupees, and again in 2019, that is last year, where the face value again changed from 2 rupees to 1 rupee. So the face value of HDFC Bank previously was 10 rupees, which splitted twice and converted to 10 shares of 1 rupee each. Please watch my previous video Basics of Fundamental Analysis of Stocks Part 3, wherein I had covered everything related to face value for better understanding of today's topic. Now let us try to understand what difference it makes and why company does splits. As you can see on my screen, consider any company XYZ who wishes to split their face value from 10 rupee to 1 rupee just like HDFC Bank. After split occurs, the number of shares increases 10 times. So as you can see here, the number of shares were 1000 before split, which converted to 10,000. Means ideally any shareholder who holds 1 share before split will be holding 10 shares of face value 1 rupee after split. Then do shareholders who gets 10 shares from 1 shares ideally need to be happy from this? The answer is no, not at all, because here the company's profit has not increased 10 times, only the number of shares has increased the 10 times, and the share price of any company increases only when the profit of the company increases, and here the profit is still the same. Let us now try to understand this with the help of simple example. मान लीजिए आपकी एक कंपनी है और आपको 100 रुपए की जरूरत है, तो आपने 10-10 रुपए के 10 शेयर इश्यू कर दिए 10 लोगों को। अब थोड़े साल बाद आपने सोचा चलो ये शेयर्स को स्प्लिट कर देते, छोटा कर देते ताकि ट्रेडिंग में आसानी हो। तो अब ये 10 रुपए के शेयर को आपने 5-5 रुपए के 2 शेयर्स में बदल दिया। तो अब पहले शेयर्स थे 10 और कंपनी की वैल्यू थी 100 रुपए, तो एक शेयर के पीछे आपको 10% हिस्सेदारी मिल रही थी, पर स्प्लिट करने के बाद शेयर्स हो गए डबल, मतलब 10 शेयर्स थे उसके 20 हो गए, तो पर शेयर के पीछे अब आपको हिस्सेदारी केवल 5% मिलेगी जो पहले 10% मिल रही थी। सो ओवरऑल शेयर्स डबल हो गए और हिस्सेदारी आधी हो गई। सो देयर इज नो चेंज एट ऑल। Then you must be thinking that then why company opts for splits? Splits are done just to increase shares and reduce its share price. Then you might be thinking that what is benefited from this? मान लीजिए आपके पास एक शेयर है HDFC बैंक का और कंपनी ने अभी तक कभी स्प्लिट किया ही नहीं, तो लगभग अभी उसकी प्राइस है 1000 रुपए, वो होती 10,000 रुपए। अब मान लीजिए आपको पैसे की जरूरत है और आपके पास एक शेयर है 10,000 रुपए का, तो अब आप ये पूरा शेयर किसी को बेचेंगे तब आपको 10,000 रुपए मिल जाएंगे, पर आपको जरूरत है केवल 5,000 रुपए की। और अगर ये कंपनी ने स्प्लिट किया है तो अब आपके पास एक ऑप्शन है कि आप 5 शेयर्स को बेच के आपको 5,000 रुपए मिल जाएंगे और 5 शेयर आप अभी भी कंपनी के ओन कर सकते हैं, तो इससे कंपनी में हिस्सेदारी भी आपके पास रहेगी। So in short, stock splits is done just to increase liquidity and flexibility. So by getting more number of shares, ideally you should not feel happy. One last point I would like to discuss here is about ex-split date. You can remember ex-split as excluding split. So in the case of HDFC Bank, the stock has splitted from 2:1 on September 19. Say the stock was trading on September 18 roughly around 1000 rupees. Then on September 19, the new adjusted price will be 500. Hope now you are very much clear about stock splits. Let us move ahead to bonus. As you can see on the screen, no bonus information is available for HDFC Bank. Means HDFC Bank has not given any bonus till today. Let us check Infosys. First you need to know what these ratios means as 1:1 or 3:1. 1:1 means you are entitled to get 1 bonus shares against 1 shares held in your account. Similarly, 3:1 means you are entitled to get 3 bonus shares for every 1 share held in your account. Now, just by clicking at view more, we will get the whole bonus history of the Infosys. Now let us move ahead and discuss about all the 3 dates which you can see on the screen. First is announcement date. Announcement date is the date at which the company declares the bonus. Second is record date. It is the date set by the company on which any investor willing to get the bonus shares must own any shares of that company in their demat account. And last is X bonus date. It is just like X split date, means excluding bonus. It is the date at which its share price is adjusted on the stock exchanges according to the bonus ratio. You must be thinking why there is difference of dates between record date and X bonus date. Friends, it is due to T+2. Means if you buy shares today, then it will take 2 days to reflect in your demat account. Means you need to buy the shares before the shares price has been adjusted, then only you will be entitled to get the bonus shares, and thus there is always the difference between record date and X bonus date. Now let us try to understand with a simple example to know whether these bonus shares are really a bonus to any investors. Consider a company whose face value is 10 rupees and have 1000 outstanding shares. And now company decides to declare bonus in the ratio 1:1. So any shareholders who have 1 shares will get 1 bonus share. So 1000 shares will be converted to 2000 shares. Now, as in stock splits, here also the profit has not increased or decreased. So the total shareholders fund will be remain same, that is 30,000 crore to give bonuses. So the share price of that company will be adjusted accordingly to the bonus ratio on the X bonus date as discussed earlier. सो स्प्लिट में फेस वैल्यू डिवाइड हो जाती है और बोनस में फेस वैल्यू उतनी ही रहती है, पर फंड पर शेयर जो होता है वो डिवाइड हो जाता है। आइए उसको समझते हैं। बोनस के पहले शेयर्स थे 1000 और फंड था 30,000। सो फंड पर शेयर हो गया 30 रुपए। बोनस के बाद शेयर्स हो गए 2000 और फंड है 30,000। सो फंड पर शेयर हो गया 15 रुपए, जो पहले 30 रुपए था। Fund per share is nothing but book value per share, which we had already discussed in one of our previous video. Book value means how much company has funds in the form of assets for each shareholder. So you need to remember that in split face value gets divided, and in bonus the fund per share, that is book value per share, gets divided. So indirectly, if you are eligible for bonus shares also, you should not be happy because you are not getting any profits for free. Then you might be thinking that then why company declares bonuses instead of splitting the shares. The companies who has reduced their face value to 1 by splitting their shares cannot reduce the face value more because it is the minimum face value. So to adjust the share price more, they decides to declare bonuses. So by adjusting the book value per share, they adjust the share price for the same reason, to increase liquidity and flexibility. Hope topic covered in today's session is clear to everyone. If you are still facing any issues, feel free to comment. Rights issues, different types of investors, etc. will be discussed in detail in the upcoming videos. So keep following us and keep watching our videos to gain knowledge of stock market. And yeah, do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. That's all from my end. I, Sarthak Shah, signing off for the day. Bye.